It's been a few weeks since I discovered this tree across Langham Creek here, and I put in these hand rope guides here. Now I have access to this very remote part of the reservoir back here. And I've been back there several times, and I found a fantastic place to put some game cameras, and I have those out there now. And today I'm going to take you over there and show you around, and we're going to retrieve the game cameras and see what wildlife there is out here in the reservoir. So let's get started. So I just crossed over the tree bridge here, and the very first thing I find is beaver marks here. And up here, this you can really see the teeth marks. This is another beaver marking here. Doesn't look fresh, but I'm along South Maid Creek, so that's good to know that there's beavers along here. Oh, we can see these white marks on the tree going through here. Those are the last flood levels. Back here, we're in the bottom of the reservoir, where it's the deepest part when it floods. Huh. Coyote. He doesn't see me. When I first came upon this, I was wondering if it was a beaver dam, but I don't think so. You don't see them in the daytime very much. So there's a few spots you come across out here where you have to get across some water. If you walk up or back, you can find a place to cross usually, or a tree or something. Rotted. Oh, look at this. It's the horseshoe in the river here. Cool. So the river's flowing that way, and that's south. That's the way I'm currently going. Awesome. So this looks like it's plastic here, and that's what I first thought this was. But it's armadillo skin. Cool. That's an armadillo hole or den, I put my night vision game camera out here the other night and got a picture of them. Let me show you that. So now it's getting real rough. So this area is all swampy. It sounds like I'm getting close to the road. Ah! Jesus Christ! I'm looking at this football. There is a giant snake there. Jesus. Whew. That scared the crap out of me, I gotta admit. Jesus. So underneath this bridge here is where I have my game cameras. Right here at South Maid Creek at Highway 6. And you can see why so much wildlife is going to be underneath that bridge, because they elevated this road about 20 years ago because it always flooded. And now this is the only place the wildlife can get through from the reservoir. So this is a nice open area here where I can launch my drone. So let's launch that and we'll take some aerial views of this area right here. All right, here we go.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Let me point down a little bit. Let me turn the camera this way a little bit. So that is Highway 6 right there. Move up a little bit. So you can see it's elevated all the way through the reservoir. So the reservoir is like a wildlife island out here. And Highway 6 here is just cuts it in half, so that the only place that the wildlife has to go is under this bridge. Let's see if you can see me. I'm down there somewhere. So this reservoir is 20 square miles of wilderness surrounded by the city of Houston. That's looking north. And the reservoir goes on that direction for about 3 or 4 miles. Now this is looking west. The reservoir goes on at least 3 miles in that direction there. And now this is the Katy Freeway or Interstate 10 area right here. And there you can see the levee wall. The levee wall is 12 miles long. And that is where Highway 6 crosses the levee, and then you can see the intersection of I-10 there. And that is 22 lanes wide right there. It's one of the widest freeways in the world. Now you can still see the levee wall. All right, let's bring it home. Let's go retrieve the cameras from under the bridge. Again, this is South Maid Creek at Highway 6. So we have this area here right down the middle, and all the tracks are animal tracks out here. And this is one of my cameras right here that just looks right across here. Then I have another camera over here that covers the inside area here along the creek. Then I have one more game camera covering the third lane under here. All right, let's download these cameras and see what we got. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making this one. And I will see you out on the trail.